Hey, hey.
What's up, Facebook world and everywhere else? And
there we go. There's Joe.
God, it was all
Hi,
in my ears
Joe.
at the same time. What is going on?
It's another Monday. What the
fuck happens on a Monday?
What happens? What's that mean?
I don't
Jason.
know. It's been a couple Mondays.
Where have you guys been?
Jason, I know. Too much time off, y'all. Too much time off.
The Christmas holiday season. What is up?
Oh, so yeah.
And also my birthday.
And also, yes.
I'm having a great birthday.
Jason's
Thanks for asking.
We haven't even got that far, Jason. Yeah, we're starting off early.
His birthday was like a week ago, and
he's still celebrating.
You just got to run for the whole week.
Yes, absolutely. So exciting. We actually have someone willing to come in studio. Joe.
Oh, me? Yeah, I've been willing to come in every week.
Thanks for finally coming
15 weeks in. Oh, not me. So I know we've been posting for a while. So we've got the Bombshell Boys, American Bombshell, here in studio tonight.
Yeah.
What's up?
Studio J.
What up?
I thought it was maybe a live studio audience.
It might be.
Oh,
you
gotta start adding the clap there.
Yes, we need the clap. Yeah, there we go. Yes.
Golf clap.
All the way around.
So yes, we have American Bombshell in studio with us, guys. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
If there's any way you guys have any shout outs, plugs, contact info you want to share, or not.
How about we wait to see how the interview goes before we start giving it ourselves.
Jason's got a car to sell.
I should have left. I like literally should have led with we
Anybody
are
want a
not
95
family
Chevy?
friendly. Okay, so yeah.
Everyone looks at me.
Do you guys do
like,
Pinterest?
Yes.
I don't know what our website is.
So
you can find us on the web at www.americanbombshell.net.
Net. Ooh.
Yeah.
Being rebels.
.com is gone. We tried to get it, but
Yeah.
it was a restaurant.
Yeah,
It was
no.
a restaurant that closed, and we've been
give it up.
Yeah, they won't give it up.
Such like a female. It's got to be a female owner. She wouldn't give it up.
Don't they
Fuck
know
her.
who we think we are?
Yeah. Damn it.
I tell myself
Hey, that's it right there.
Look at
Yeah.
that, American
yeah.
Bombshell.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, put a lot of hard work
Make
into
sure
that.
you type it
I
in
think it's
exactly
there.
like that, or you're going to get in for a big surprise.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it like White House?
Any means
White
big.
House?
Emphasis on big.
Yeah, if you search American Bombshell, be careful. Surf safe, kids.
That could be.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to do that right now.
Oh no, he will.
The bunker buster is the fan favorite.
Yeah, look for Doc Johnson, American Bombshell, and there you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Talking about a good night of fun.
Yes. So on Facebook
Facebook,
American.
/American Bombshell.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then unfortunately, people keep wanting to use American Bombshell for stuff, so our Twitter is @AB_Bomb Squad.
Bomb Squad.
Yep.
Bomb
Shout out to the
Squad.
Bomb Squad.
Yes,
Hell
is that your
yeah.
yes?
Yeah,
That's
the
so awesome.
Best
greatest
fans on
fans
the
ever.
planet.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
These
Hell
guys are
yeah.
insane.
The
And then Instagram is @AB_Bomb Squad as well. And we just got a TikTok today. So
Not TikTok.
Just today.
Yeah. Oh yes.
That's
Yeah.
You're gonna have little
awesome.
kids doing dances.
haven't yet.
The
I
Bombshell
haven't
song.
Jason.
I don't even know how it works.
Oh.
So it'll probably be a lot of videos of me just
You're
staring.
gonna have
at the
like
camera.
10-year-old little
Yeah.
girls dancing to your drum beats.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean these 10-year-old girls. Yeah.
Oh. Damn it.
He's just sharp tonight.
Yes.
He's on it. He's on it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Can we do a round of introductions and maybe
I thought you were
possibly
going to say shots.
Shots.
Renee?
Renee, you need to fill it in.
I mean, I just thought that's what you're going to say. I didn't even
So if we
Around
could,
the horn?
around yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you guys would introduce yourselves and maybe possibly tell us where we might have maybe seen you before.
Well, my name's Andy, and I play lead guitar in the band. You may have seen me in a band called Eyes on Fire. You may have seen
Hell
me
yeah.
in
In
a
his
band
mom's sunglasses.
in my mom's sunglasses. Don't shit talk the leopard print.
That should be a song.
Leopard print.
My mom's
Shit.
sunglasses. I'm writing it down.
I will
There you
say, the Lost and Found at Your Work is a great source for sunglasses because I break the shit all the time. So Anyway, I was in Eyes on Fire. I was in a band called Cadence Cry. I play guitar, attempt to play guitar. Sometimes I'm successful.
Thank you, Angie.
The modesty. The modesty. I am Dusty. I too was in Eyes on Fire. Before that, I was in a band called Zero Sum, and then before that, I was in a band called The Stalis.
Right on, dude.
Nice.
Been doing it for a long time.
But do you
Hell
do
yeah.
anything in Bombshell?
Oh,
Anything.
I
Are-
pretend to play bass.
Are you the hype guy?
I'm the hype guy.
Yeah.
He promotes Eyes on
I'm
Fire.
the interpretive.
You're the favorite flavor bombshell.
I'm the interpretive dancer.
There we go. There we go.
That's what I do.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome,
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm JC. Sang in many cover bands around town. I won't go into all the names that I've sang. I was known as the replacement singer for many years because I replaced everybody's singer.
That's
every band.
awesome.
I sang in Pragmatic for a long time, and then we had American Bombshell come about, and I kind of helped wrangle this ragtag group of everybody together.
Wrangling behind scenes. I'm just gonna let you guys know. Wrangling. It could be a full-time job.
It's like drunk chickens.
That's
Like,
awesome.
you know how hard it is with just a chicken.
Yes.
But a drunk one is even harder.
Yes.
That's
A drunk
that's what
one
it's like.
after their heads have been cut off.
Exactly.
There you
That's
go.
it.
There you go.
So
podcast
I
got
sing
dark.
American,
Best-
I sing an American Bombshell. To the best of my abilities, it's not always what I would call singing.
Okay.
But these guys like me.
Yarling.
So they keep me around.
Did you say yodeling?
Yarling.
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 Yeah. So JC also forgot to say that he
It's okay, we'll edit that out.
We're just
he's getting ready to play the shaker too.
Oh, yeah.
shaker.
Yeah.
What's that? Ooh,
Yeah,
Explain.
We
It's
started
like a shake weight, but we
yeah.
decided to do it this way.
Yeah.
we're doing it this way instead
this
of.
way.
Okay.
I understand.
All right. All right.
You know, we're in
okay.
trouble if Facebookers are
Yeah.
watching this without sound and seeing that motion. Can you give us that motion one more time?
One more time.
As a group.
As a group, here versus.
Yes. We go
Got you. Okay.
I'm a conscientious objector. Yeah. So now that we've covered your shake weights, so I'm Jason Carr. I've play in American Bombshell. I played drums in American Bombshell. Oh, they want me to put the mic down.
There we go. There we go.
I know you're not saying nothing.
I
Is that
did.
better?
I was messing.
Here.
It's like the beard just flowed into my.
Yeah, so played drums in American Bombshell. Before that, I played in Join the Dead, and before that, a plethora of other bands. Also played in Dent, which was like 94 to 2004, I think. So a lot of you people out there are like, I saw you when I was 5 years old.
Oh, there's a story
Oh, yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
But strangely, no
I
Eyes
was
on Fire,
18.
And not to mention,
Oh.
Jason came through my line at Sam's Club when I was
Yeah.
a cashier.
That's where we
Holy
met.
hell.
A lot of people don't know that.
God.
Shout out to his wife, Kristen, who wasn't aware of that, but now she knows.
She knows now.
That,
Yeah,
must,
she
that must
knows.
have been a memorable gallon of milk.
90, you said 94?
Yeah.
How do you connect those dots?
12.
Yeah.
Dang.
Me too.
There's so.
I was 18 at least, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So much now.
Well, the Emerson
Holy hell.
days.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Those
yeah, yeah.
days.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so where did the name American Bombshell come from?
JC, hit it.
JC, here we go.
From a porn site.
So, okay.
Wait, I might learn something.
So
But it went from here to here.
it was, yes,
so-
from here to here.
There we go. Yes.
Actually, I lived up north in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Okay.
I'd been in a band up there, and the band fell apart, and I was looking and starting something new. And while I was at work one day, I just happened to look on this. I was in a school, and they had a poster or something, and I saw American Bombshell, and I thought that sounds pretty cool, you know. And the idea that I had for the band never really came across up north with the guys I worked with. I had a few guys I jammed with, so I just kept the Facebook page. I kept the name, something I held on to. And then we started jamming with our former guitar player, and the three of us kind of started building it, and we needed a name.
You already had.
And I was like, well, I got this name. If you guys like it.
Oh, yeah.
And they said, well, we don't hate it. But, it was like I've had, we've played with other bands that go, well, their name's American Bombshell. They've got to have a hot chick singer. And I was like, well, that would be me.
That's
Thank
me.
God.
Hi, Purdy.
That would be me.
Oh, you're so pretty.
So hot right now.
Yes. So, and with talking with American Bombshell, and you touched on Fort Wayne, huge shout out to Fort Wayne. And I don't know if you guys know the whole entire city. Yeah,
The whole city.
The whole city.
Yeah.
Shout
Small
out.
town.
Doing a lot of big things
Small
up there.
town. Yes, they are. They really are.
I was born and raised in Fort Wayne.
Oh, okay. Yes. So
About 20 years of my life in Fort Wayne.
this could go.
I played Pierre's, I think the last count I played Pierre's like 23 times.
Holy hell.
So
So
thanks
this
to
could
Fort
go,
Wayne for birthing.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. Yes, thank you, Fort Wayne, for birthing. Yes.
Birthing.
So this could go either way because
Okay, yeah,
I happen to actually have a lot of respect and love for this individual. But Alan Helms.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 Alan,
Oh,
yeah.
that's a unanimous.
Oh, yeah. You know Alan. Yeah.
That was cute. Can we
What's
do that? Can
what's
we do
up,
that
Alan? I know
again?
Alan's out there
Yeah,
watching.
there we go. But yeah, so yes, major props. He did some great promo for the show.
We we played Battle Creek, Michigan. He hooked us up at the music factory.
Yep.
Music factory. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We played
Oh,
up there
yeah.
for him. He came down to our CD release.
Radio.
Radio.
Yeah.
Nice.
Radio.
Nice. So
Mad love for Alan.
yes. This soft spot. I had him on the show. Yeah.
Well, I always say it's a small world.
Yes.
When you get in the musical pond, it gets even smaller.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's always somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yes. And as long as you are legit and humble and 100% all the time, except for me, who people hate the fact that I am 100% all the time, and I call it out as I see it.
Truth is a
Oh, here we
bitch.
go.
Truth is a
bitch.
motherfucker.
It really is.
People hate that.
They hate their own truths. They hate their own truths.
Well, they hate when you
Yes.
put that in their face.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mhm. But yeah, so
That rains
yeah.
off a post you
Major-
did. I don't know what it was about, but I seen that just like a week ago. Anyway.
What's the
JC,
difference?
thanks
What's the difference
for-
between telling the truth and being a bitch?
Oh.
Well,
I think it's an emphasis.
People always say like, "Well, I don't want to talk shit about somebody or anything." No, there's a difference
But
between
here it
talking
goes.
shit and
Yeah.
telling the truth.
Yes, absolutely.
If you're telling the truth, and people want to go, "Well, truth is, one person's truth is no, truth is truth."
yes,
Truth is truth.
absolutely.
You can
I think being a bitch is how you emphasize it.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
it's the stank you put on.
Yep.
The stank, the garnish.
No, it's the spin.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's the spin you put on it.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
see that. I mean,
Because if you want to spin it to
The
make
English,
you look
the
like
spin,
that
yes.
truth
well, that
is
seems
bullshit.
that's that sounds like bullshit. Then not.
No, that's being a bitch. If you want to.
Well, I guess that works both ways.
No, you can put
But
the
you can say
truth out
this
there,
stuff and be all
you
kosher
can-
about it, and then you can be like, "Motherfucker, yeah, I told you about this shit."
That's just adding some
mean, I guess-
hoodbilly. Okay, some hoodbilly,
Hoodbilly.
some
Hoodbilly.
hillbilly. But it depends on.
I like that.
You
I know what
are you-
category I
are you
fall in
gonna-
now.
Is that like ghetto neck?
He just went. I can do that all day long. They put titanium in my neck, so I can do it
Ghetto
all
neck.
day long for the rest of my life. I know ghetto neck.
That's nice.
No.
For sure.
So what category now do you?
Oh,
fall
I guess
in?
I'm a bitch.
Wow,
I
you
guess
heard
that
it.
makes me
You heard it here.
I guess that makes me a bitch.
Exclusive on Monday Love.
I did not say
American
that.
Bombshell breaks up.
I so
AKA.
Okay, so you
mean,
have
I
to go
just-
into detail. You're a bitch.
No,
Are
if I
you?
get mad about something and well, it depends. Okay, I have many subtle levels. So I have reason.
He's an
Okay.
onion.
And
He's
then-
an onion.
And depending on the cocktail count for the evening.
Also, with Dusty, he has a lot of big gesture, physical movements with
That can tell
mannerisms,
just as much, if not more.
which are
It's called
quite
body
quite
language.
entertaining the whole time.
It's portraying.
I'm animated and I use a lot of 4-letter words.
My favorite word's fuck. So how many
Yeah.
other
That
four-letter
doesn't
words
make
are
you a
there?
bitch.
No,
If I have a
no.
problem with somebody, I like to use a little more 4-letter words.
Okay.
More than a couple.
Oh, that's fair. That's so fair.
And I really- I
as
don't-
long as
I'm
okay,
saying-
You
I
just
don't-
opened up the alley for Miranda.
I don't believe in telephone
I'm all
tough
about
guys or
four-letter words.
screenshot shit heads.
I'm
as long as it's to their face, you're
this
not
is,
a bitch.
This is oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
I
I don't know how old you are.
You know,
Okay.
Rock and
so
roll,
just-
meet,
there's
kick
different-
hop.
I'm saying the majority of this for shock value. I'm actually a pretty lovable person.
Dusty.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries.
You're so lovable until you're not.
I didn't even.
Aries are out there.
I don't even know what that
Yes.
means.
Oh,
Don't
you're a
ask
fire
us.
sign.
Just roll with it.
You're a fire sign.
It sounds like we can be bitches.
Oh, I can be a bitch. Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
That brutally blunt bitch or that cutthroat.
Hey,
cunt. It
hey,
depends
Jason,
on
how we
who
coming
you
with
catch me.
that search for Bunker Buster?
Bunker Buster.
Well,
Jason.
it was actually on,
Renee.
It's a sight to behold. That's why we're emphasizing.
it was on screen at the time, so I'm like, oh, I better not.
Yeah,
I
he's-
better screen this first. But yeah, I haven't. I got
I
distracted.
better look at that picture.
The video
It's large, isn't it?
Not-
It's intimidating.
It is. It is.
Like 5 pounds. It's like full of sand.
Oh
It
my
is.
goodness. Lots of sand.
Lead.
No. I would never claim that, but okay. Holy hell.
Miranda,
Yes.
get out of your phone.
I'm not in my phone.
knew
I'm
it
in
was
my book,
coming.
you whole ass.
You're looking down.
I am.
Yeah, she's looking at everybody.
Fuck. All right. All
There's
right.
a lot
So,
to delve into with Bombshell.
Oh yeah.
and
Speaking of
I'm
onions.
good. I'm good with onions. I absolutely am. Absolutely. But so you guys are known pretty far. So what if you were putting it out there, it would be different. What awards would you guys like to be known to be recognized for?
I mean, Grammy would be good, but it was a Grammy contest.
It was. That's yes.
yeah.
We like
Absolutely.
We like the to whisper contest when we say Grammy.
Right.
But no. But it's like that's
Yeah, it was
it's huge.
Yeah, it was.
It really is. You guys, you're,
It was
you're
super
from
cool.
The cornfields of America.
Oh yeah. I mean, normally when you sign up for stuff like this, you kind of expect, okay, I'm going to be taken for a few bucks, you know,
Right, yeah.
and then some predetermined crap's going to happen, and then whatever. But actually, we won this thing, and they spent a lot of money on us, sending us out to L.A. and sending us
work
out.
with. Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
What was
Doing-
that, Jeff? I think a $1,200 bill at the Rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they bought us drinks too. Yeah, and we spent 5 days out at South by Southwest, and the first one I don't remember at all.
That's how you know it was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Shout out
my-
to James Ardall being punk rock.
Oh,
We
yeah.
we
There
showed
we
him
go.
what punk rock was.
Oh yeah. He had some good times with us.
Yeah.
Well, I also, in that whole Grammy amplifier thing, it should also be noted we were the last artist
Oh, to win?
to win.
Yeah, because
the Grammy amplifier program contest. That
might-
was it.
we might have crushed their
I
budget.
think we broke the bank
Because
Throw it all in, guys.
I'm
because
good with that because y'all's a
they
Hoosier.
they,
for last.
They should. Yeah.
they kind of didn't know what to expect when you had a lot of people that were just like one artist, country, hip hop,
one genre.
and just one
You got-
person. And we were five.
Right. and you
So
guys can
you
cross genres.
send 5 of us to something like South by Southwest and go, you got 5 days here, and by the way, anything you want on us? I mean, we tried to be respectful, but at a certain point you look around the room and you go, well, the people that are telling us it's all on them are way worse shape than us.
Right.
So we're gonna just have a good time, and
we were
you know,
we were the step kids that showed up at Christmas.
we felt like it was the respectful thing to do, to party as hard as our keepers.
I mean, right?
That's awesome.
So Noah Karlstrom, Johnny Sims, Grand Mannion.
Yeah.
Shout out to Grand Mannion and Johnny Sims.
Mini Shia.
Yeah, Mini Shia LaBeouf.
Right.
Yes, that was the Grammy Amplifier was a really cool thing too, though, because to know that you were, there were like over 4,000 entries, and they break it down to 10, and then they broke it down to 3.
Right.
And you've got country artists and R&B artists, and then we were, the rock and roll representatives, and then Lizzie Hale was the one that these guys.
It was the whole
all 3 of them, really. I mean, they all.
Well, they all 3, yeah. But I mean, she was the rock judge.
The whole experience, especially at least for me, speaking for myself, is it was a new environment to experience. Being with all the boys. For 5 days, being put in pressure situations, and being able to deliver the way we felt we did. We thought we did very well. We learned a lot. Especially in the studio with Clink, we learned a lot about ourselves as musicians and learning to be able to adapt and
awesome.
and mold. It was terrifying a little bit, and,
dude. Yeah.
but it was neat to see how each of us handled every situation and how we kind of grew. Just
I
as
quit
people
singing
and
after that. After working with Mike Clink, I said I'm done. I quit singing. like Mike Clink just broke me down.
He's been quitting ever since.
it definitely
True that.
it was definitely very motivating for me to know that we really kind of got something here. And it felt really good.
The other
That's
cool thing
awesome.
was you get a taste of top tier. This is how the professionals do it every bit, and it was terrifying, but we thought we rose to the occasion.
Well, we definitely did.
And you
Absolutely.
happenstance did.
I want to say the
roast
track you guys got out of that was awesome.
Oh yeah, I mean it was definitely we sent 2 songs, and let Mike Clink pick of the 2 which one he wanted to do.
Okay.
That was the one we went with, and it was definitely something to. Well, Dusty said, if you watch the video from that, at that point we had never been produced.
Self-produced prior to that point.
We've been in studios, and all of us have been in studios, but there's a difference between being in a studio with a guy who's a yes man who just pushes buttons and goes,
Yes.
"Did you guys like that?" And we go,
Absolutely.
"Yep," and he goes, "Cool."
Click.
Right?
But Clink goes,
Being
I feel personally
established.
attacked.
We love you, Jason.
"Jason, I don't even know you, but I love you."
There we
I
go.
just gotta tell you that right now. You exude a certain amount of lovableness.
Yes.
Holy fuck, yet again.
Yes.
You got hair. I'm outnumbered by bald men in the
No,
room.
I got hair.
Hold on.
You
1,
do,
2, 3,
you
1,
do,
2, 3.
and
What?
Oh, well, this was a funny story.
Oh, Jason.
yes.
Okay, so
Oh!
Well, I'm looking at the table.
well, you talk about this baldness thing. We went to South by Southwest the first day there.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
All of the guys in the band. I have my shaved-headed mohawk going
Yes.
on. Dusty was the only one in the band with hair at the time. He had long hair, and bald. Our former guitar player, bald.
Oh,
We had our good friend Ryan with us. He's bald. And we're at a bar, and our first night there, and we're at a bar, and we're hanging out, and a young lady comes over to me, and she goes, I couldn't help but notice the tattoo on the side of your head. It's Marilyn Monroe, and it says AB. She goes, does that stand for the Aryan Brotherhood?
Whoa.
We're like, no. And I was like, yeah, no, it doesn't. And she goes, well, my boyfriend's over there, and he just happened to notice it, and he's in the Aryan Brotherhood. And she goes, I bet you get that all the time. And I said, no.
No, I don't.
First time, and we got to go.
Yeah, we're leaving.
We're out.
So being surrounded by all bald guys had a
Negative connotation.
Almost.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean,
And it's-
at least they came by it naturally. It wasn't like I chose to be this way.
No.
You know.
Yes, I'm.
Yeah, for sure.
I
But that's-
happen to be surrounded by naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want it all to match.
So the whole experience with Mike Klink, what would be like for all you guys? What the most thing that you've picked up out of it? What did you learn from it that you like? You know what? I'm going to use this next time.
God, there wasn't much that we don't use. I mean, it's basically like just from A to B. It was like everything that he said to us, every tool that he used, and a lot of the other guys that work in there too. Like, was it Brendan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The engineer?
Yeah, the engineer. Just pretty much anybody in the studio. Just almost everything across the board. It was like, now we know what to expect when we go into a studio, and it's kind of like how we're going to get the best out of us. And it was just a priceless experience.
Less is more.
Well,
is one of the big things I took away from it, because when you're sitting down and you're going through and you're laying music and you got all the ideas. Oh, I want to do this really sweet little run or whatever right here. And he's back in there behind the glass, like shaking his head at you. He's like, no,
right,
just sit back here and just stay in your lane.
Well, it's funny because actually tonight at rehearsal, we actually working on new material. Mike Klink, was brought up as, remember when we were working, what did he say? If you're doing that too much, then if you think you're doing that too much, then you probably are. So maybe we should re-examine it, lay back off of it. There is a lot of, it was intimidating to work with him, but it's also intimidating to be in the environment we were in.
Okay.
Because you think of the studio where we recorded and the history of all of the artists. The Beach Boys had recorded in the studio we were in.
Wow,
the Mamas and Papas,
so awesome.
Motley Crue,
Monday.
Foo Fighters,
Michael Jackson.
Jackson.
John Mayer was there when we
Elvis
were
Presley
recording.
did the '68 comeback special there.
That's awesome.
When
man.
you're in this building, not only working with Mike Klink, but looking around at the history of everything.
And it's got a vibe.
Oh yeah.
It's got a vibe when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
in there.
Oh my God.
Lenny Kravitz was in there recording while we were there. Frank Ocean was in there recording while we were there.
Tommy Aldridge from
Hey,
Whitesnate.
Lenny, hit me up.
Oh, now might be a good time for that contact information.
Right, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was amazing. That's. Just being in the environment alone.
Oh yeah, it was there. There was nothing about that entire situation that was not beneficial to us, that we still don't use to this day. That was 3 years ago. A little over 3 years.
2016.
Yeah. So it's
Shut
like
up,
there's almost not anything that we do now that hasn't affected in some way.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
That's awesome.
So
And it was
Yeah.
and it was cool just to sit down with him and ask him questions, about, like, again, he recorded all of the good Guns N' Roses albums,
Yes.
right.
so to sit down and ask him questions about what it was like to work with them, which, was funny because he was just like, if one of them got in a fight, they all got in a fight. He was like, there was setting at a rainbow and spitting at each other across the table and all that stuff. But then to go, the first thing he did, his first was Eye of the Tiger. That was his first production. And
Wow.
and it, to go, that's one of the most iconic songs in the world. You know,
Right.
and this guy is with us, you know. But ask him what was it like, and he goes, it was the most boring song when they brought it to me. He was like, it was so boring when they brought it in.
But
to hear those stories about how
the stories, and to know that
Yeah.
it's not necessarily the faces that you see, it's the ones behind the scene.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You know,
And he helped work that song into the
masterpiece it
yes,
is today.
yes, exactly.
Into the king of all training montages.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
So just real quick, I'd like to call for a social
Social.
of all of our respective unbranded liquid
Unbranded.
drinks.
Unbranded.
Red
Guys.
solo cups.
Good
Yes.
first half. Good first half of the show.
There we go.
Cheers,
Yay.
cheers, cheers,
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Good night.
We're leaving now.
Some hard water.
So to have that all on his shoulders, I mean, was this? Was he humble? Was he cool? Was he a little, like I know I'm the shit?
No,
Or-
I think because I working with him vocally, what he would say in my headphones after every take, he'd be like, okay, yeah, that was a great take except for your timing, your pitch, and your delivery. But other than that, it was a great take. Like, in my headphones, breaking me down.
He had no problem telling us we sucked.
But these guys were sitting in the room, and he would get off the headphones and be like, he's doing good. Everything's great. And it was the same for everybody. He rides you,
to get the best
breaks you
out
down
of you.
to get the best out of you. Like when I had to go into a room with him, just me and him. And he goes, we came in with the song, and I had the lyrics, and he read the lyrics. He goes, by the time we do vocals, I went 3 different versions of this song.
I was trying to hold it.
You guys remember when he told me I had to rewrite the entire song 3 times? I made Jason come outside with me. They had a little smoker's lounge out back, and I was like, Jason, it took me forever to write these lyrics. He wants 3 more versions.
Whoa.
So then I had to go sit down with him in a room and sing a cappella all these different versions until he picked, like, that's the one. That's the one. Don't repeat yourself here. Do this.
Right,
so.
but to be able to have that expertise.
Yeah.
To be able to tap into
And it
someone
wasn't-
who
it
has that
wasn't-
ear.
right.
He had that ear
And it
because he already
wasn't-
put everything else together.
And it wasn't from a place of cockiness or, it was confidence.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It was
That-
It was confidence in that he knows, and confidence that he knows I can do better.
And see, that's absolutely awesome.
Well, Andy was the first one, and I'm going to be the second one because I was waiting to see who would be the first one to fucking dash. So
we'll cut that out later after
So-
the live.
But what
happens.
was really cool about when we first started that whole Grammy amplifier thing was the first time that we had to go out to LA to do the 10 finalists round.
Right.
We actually ended up getting a gig at the Whiskey Go-Go. So our first night in LA, we met with everybody, and then we had to go. we were having dinner at Saddleman's Ranch. Is that what it's
what it's
Saddleman's?
called? Sure.
Yeah.
Were
I
you
think
sure
it's-
it's Saddleman's
I think
Ranch,
it's-
or did you happen to
No, I think it's Saddleman's.
pick up some other ranch?
No, I think it's Saddleman's. It's right next to the Andes.
It definitely.
But we
wasn't
were all
Hidden
having
Valley.
all the. It wasn't.
Sorry, my fault, my bad.
But we're all having dinner and everybody's laughing and having a good time. We're like, hey, sorry guys, we gotta go. And oh yeah, you guys got a gig. And that was a really cool experience to go down and
Yeah, that was so basically when we found out we were going to LA the first time, like you said, the 10 finalists. There was my wife and I ran a coffee shop downtown Indy, and there was a guy that worked there that she pretty much saw every day, and he basically was telling her, "Hey, I know somebody at the Whiskey, so let's see if we can get him a gig or something. I'll pass your name along. And so we're like, yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's try it. It's funny though because I pretty much have to do most of the talking for the band and stuff, and I'm like,
Not really.
I'm
I
like
could
the
not tell
most-
ever.
I am the most reclusive person ever. I hate all of this stuff, but so
You wear it well.
yeah,
You
thanks,
do.
Thanks.
Yes.
So, what the funny part is, so my wife Chris, she's the exact opposite of me. She is like the social butterfly and everything. So, she was like, "Hey, you gotta go talk to this guy because he may be able to get you in contact with somebody there." And I'm like, "Man, I don't want to do this." She's like, "Get your fucking ass up there and talk to this guy."
I like
like,
her
"Oh, yeah."
already.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So she totally pushed me out of my comfort zone. So basically, I go up and talk to the guy, and he gives me a name and a email address and says, "Yeah, send her a message." I sent her a message. This was Paul that was saying this. He said, "I sent her a message letting her know to watch out for your email." So I sent her an email, and she's like, "Yeah, we got." This was like a Thursday night, I think.
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, we got an opening spot." They basically do like showcases and stuff with like 5 or 6 bands. She's like, "I can definitely fit you guys in. Just bring your guitars. We've got a back line and we've got a drum kit and this kind of thing." Which was funny when we got there. She's like, "Yeah, we've got a drum kit," but she didn't tell me it was basically a pile of old drum parts that I had to piece together. Yeah. So. But I was able to piece it together. But it was just really cool because she was able to fit us in, and I mean it's a Thursday night, maybe it's a Tuesday, I don't know, something with a T. Anyway, so
No, it was a Thursday.
yeah, but it was kind of like
Yeah.
it's the whiskey, so people that are in town are like, "Hey, let's go check out the whiskey." So it was actually a decent crowd there. She said we had a half hour to play, so we played our half hour, and of course we're kind of like, "Oh shit, we got to get off stage and everything." So a half hour we're done. Well, we get off stage, and the manager goes up to JC, and she's like, "Why'd you guys stop? I wanted you to keep going." We didn't know.
Yeah.
gotta
And to be
communicate
fair, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no.
No.
I'll go.
You were there.
Wait.
No,
You were there.
Well, what I was gonna say, what I was gonna say is, we left here at like 4 a.m, didn't we?
Yeah. So we
And we didn't wind up playing out there until like 1.
yeah. So
do that math.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
And okay,
well,
so
and on top of that, since he left, I'll talk a little bit about him.
we didn't have to, but we can now.
That
I
was
can't believe he just walked off
He
set.
did.
yeah. Where did he go?
I don't know.
So that was the very first time that JC was on an airplane, was flying out there.
Oh no, I remember my
Is that
first.
about a
Yeah.
6-hour flight?
Yeah. So not only it was his first time flying, we'd gotten up at like 4 a.m. By the time we got on stage, it was like 1 a.m. And I mean, we were
Well over
But it's-
24 hours. at
yeah,
that
but it was
point.
like the adrenaline was kicking, and we were like. So then after that, after we got done at the whiskey, we the guys Greenlight Productions, who kind of did the Grammy amplifier stuff, they invited us down to the Rainbow to have some drinks. And what was really cool, so we're in the Rainbow, having drinks with these guys. The guy walks over and he's like, "Hey, didn't I just see you guys at the whiskey?" I'm like, "We were just recognized at the Rainbow."
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, granted, it was 15 minutes ago when he saw us, but still.
That's
still worth it.
that's
Take what you can
fucking
get.
Awesome though, and just so you know, I have always, and no disrespect to anyone else in the band.
Oh boy.
No
Uh-oh.
disrespect to
You
anyone
know what
else in the
happens when
band.
someone says
Ro-
no
Ro-
No,
disrespect?
We were
no.
talking about that earlier, weren't
No, fuck off. Sorry.
we? Okay.
But I have always believed that the drummer is the hardest working individual in the band
I won't
because
disagree with you.
you use your
Say that
upper,
again.
you use your lower.
I won't disagree with you, and I'm gonna double down on what you're saying.
Okay.
He uses every extremity that he has.
Yes. And the core.
However, he also books the band.
He is
He sets up all the shows.
He's the
He negotiates
manager.
the contracts. He's yes. So
Uh-huh.
He is the hardest working member of this band.
He drags.
Yay!
He drags the
Yes!
gear.
Oh yeah, he
pulls
pulls
all
the
the
You're
trailer.
a roadie? Holy
Yeah.
No, he's not a roadie. He just
pulls
pulls
the
the trailer.
trailer.
We all pull our weight.
Oh,
He just pulls the
Gotcha.
trailer. We
Yes.
pull our weight. He pulls the trailer.
there you go.
I
There you
I,
go.
I will load
He
in.
pulls
I don't
y'all's
load
weight
out.
and
I'm good for the
Yeah.
load in. I'm not for the load out.
We make Jeff go socialize.
Missing out on something?
Are you on Instagram, Snapchat?
I didn't know.
I think she's trying to get signal or some shit.
Miranda.
That's what I thought. Like,
I'm leaving my
meds today.
phone. No, I skipped them.
So real quick, we got a couple. Ricky Moore said, "What's up to everybody?"
Ricky Moore, what's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Then we had Alan said, "Shave Jason."
Shave Jason.
That could go either way. I'm not sure.
Which Jason?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's probably targeting Jason Carr.
Okay,
We might
probably.
both have to shave. I don't know.
probably Alan Helms was.
It was
yeah.
We
Alan
could do a
Helms.
Yeah.
video of you two shaving each other. That'd be
you
pretty
guys
hot.
got a bathtub
Oh,
here?
That would
hell.
go on the other bombshell
Oh
site.
yeah, that's a
I think that's the only
whole
ones I'm
other
missing right
site.
now. Comments.
What category would that be under?
Oh my
Well, I
goodness.
guarantee our bomb squad is in full force on there because those guys are nuts.
Oh, we're sitting about 50 consistent.
Well, I gotta say right now too. Shout out to Dustin Webster,
Yes.
our fifth guy,
Yes.
our guitar player.
Yes.
He wasn't able to participate tonight because he had familial responsibilities.
Yeah, I'd like to say it's probably because he was washing his hair because he's one of them that has hair. And he's got
off.
outstanding hair.
Are you
But he
kidding
cut it.
me?
But he cut
Fuck
it all off.
Yeah.
But he cut it all off.
Yeah.
It's spiky. It's
Dude.
Hey,
The familiar.
But
yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
Brad Pitt now.
but people
Yeah.
that can grow their hair do
Brad
that
Pitt had
occasionally.
hair, and then-
I, on the other hand, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dustin is the Brad Pitt of the band. Be on the lookout for the American Bombshell calendar
Okay.
Oh.
that we
Oh,
will be
yeah.
putting out.
Are you serious?
Dustin Webster will be the every month guy.
You're serious?
And Jeff, we just got back. We can get it triple laminated, like we said.
We can.
yeah,
Good.
triple
It
laminated.
can
Good.
happen.
I like that.
So
So it wipes right off.
It wipes.
Wipes right off.
It's like a dry erase board.
holy hell.
Comes with a squeegee.
So periodically, I will throw in comments. So Chaz Riggs Snyder.
Yeah, Chaz.
Oh, Chaz.
Yeah, we know Chaz.
Okay, yeah, we love you in Oregon.
Oh yeah, he's
guys
out there
are
with
like-
he's out there with our girl Rochelle. Chaz
Already
Rochelle.
out
Yeah,
there.
that's-
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
Rochelle
Rochelle
Winkle.
Winkle.
Yep. Yep.
And Chaz Riggs Snyder.
Isn't it like a well-known fact that every presidential assassin has a three-part name?
Yeah, it is.
Where'd that come from?
That guy's three-part name.
Yeah.
He's got three names.
John Wilkes Booth.
Yep.
Pearl
Lee Harvey
Harbor.
Oswald.
Look at you slid it in. I'm jealous. I didn't even do it.
Pearl Harbor.
Yes,
It's got to be an inside thing.
It is an inside thing.
President Assassins? Really,
Yeah.
Jason?
Where the
Gotta be
hell
a
that
thing.
come
Holy
from?
fuck!
Who shot Grover
Three-part
Cleveland?
name.
What was his name?
It's do I get to use?
Uh-oh.
Do I get to use?
Jason
Google?
is the
Holy
hamster
hell.
jumping around on that wheel
He's
there.
like, yeah.
What
he's
is that?
doing
Look,
that.
you can see him
Holy
searching it
hell.
on Google.
Yeah, yeah,
who shot
Wikipedia.
who?
and shit. That's a good history question.
Grover Cleveland?
Somebody's
Oh.
something just came unplugged. I think your laptop.
guy.
Yeah, your laptop.
Oh, it is his power. You're all good.
Charles J.
I didn't even move.
Losing.
What is that? Is that?
Oh, you guys are all
that
looking at your phones.
Gut-
This is
How do you say that?
Let me see it.
What is that?
It's French.
Is that French?
Gutierrez.
Gutierrez.
Guiteau?
Gutierrez.
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 Charles J. Goutier?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Three-part name?
Well, what's the J
I rest
stand
my
for?
case.
What was
Jackass?
The guy that
Yoshi Baxter just said
Yes,
hi,
Yoshi.
everybody.
Yo, what's up, Yoshi?
Yoshi. That guy is awesome.
Single names, harmless.
shoots
Hi,
Yoshi.
Caden.
Alan
Caden
Helms,
Helms.
where's Kenny?
Kenny is at work, unfortunately.
Cooking bacon?
Cooking bacon?
Hopefully this doesn't get his own stalker fan club, but he lives like on the other side of the trees from where we're at right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But nobody knows where we're at.
So-
No.
So
That's right up
ladies-
Miranda's alley.
Yeah.
Are
Be
you
up in the
kidding me?
tree
Wait,
looking
stop. No, let's clear the air. Holy
Okay.
shit, you fucking dick.
I'm just joking.
So, okay. So he's a dick. He's a whole dick. Okay, so
A whole one.
a
Whole
whole dick,
dick.
not just a half a dick, not just
I'm a whole one.
half,
I'm all of
not
one.
just, you know,
100%.
you
That's
know,
all right.
Jewess that didn't get it cut off until he was 13. He's a whole dick.
Yeah.
So he always tells everyone that
She's
I
a
interview,
stalker.
I'm a stalker.
Oops.
I happen to hide in the trees and wait, in the bushes. Wait, the last one, Justin Adams.
It's really whatever you
God
can
love me.
find.
She's hiding under your front porch.
She had the
'Cause-
same damn lighter. Like she said, look what I found on the
Yes, okay, and
he's
I
like,
still
I
have
the
it.
same
Are you
one.
fucking kidding me?
She's like,
And I was
"Oh,
joking, and it was.
He was like legitimately
She was
Justin
watching you.
Adams. Yes, I know you're watching. I love you. Yeah. So you,
Same lighter.
you guys,
Sean.
you,
Close.
you.
Oh, that's me.
You.
Yeah. Almost had to
Yeah.
socialize.
Okay.
Sean
so,
Mylene,
Yeah. So
Milne.
so
Bomb
it's
Squad.
always
Sean Milne.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Milne?
It just says Bomb Squad.
Bomb
Bomb
Squad.
I went to school with Sean since 5th grade. So
Good. It's
Shout
really
out. That
good.
is
Really
awesome.
good artwork.
yeah, he does tattoos.
Okay.
I like
Oh, yeah.
tattoos. I like pain.
tattoos.
We like
and booze.
tattoos.
I like yeah.
Tattoos and booze.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Or tattooed and bruised.
Absolutely.
That's one of your
tattoos and boobs.
Okay.
Wow, that's the
Boobs.
name of the new album.
Boobs.
That's
Tattooed.
okay.
It is. It is. And so, so the official video release of Joyride is
It is.
New
It
Year's
is
Day at
upon us.
noon?
It is
when
upon
people
us.
are
We're like
still
24
drunk as
hours away.
fuck.
We are going to.
Hungover.
We play tomorrow night at Thompson House with the
yes,
Silverbirds.
Thompson. Yep.
Shout out Silverbirds.
There you go.
And we premiere tomorrow night at the show, and then New Year's Day we spread
noon?
the virus worldwide,
Spread the virus.
Don't we
I
have
like
like a
that.
teaser?
Is it
like a STD.
Yeah, I think there is a teaser.
Glitter.
Yeah.
It's like a
No,
socially
you were
transmitted
like,
disease.
official
Socially
video release
transmitted
of Joyride.
disease.
Oh, we got really
Oh.
quick before you play that teaser. We got Mike King. Jason has always been one of the
yeah.
hardest working people in all the local music.
Dent
Yes.
Rod from
Yeah.
Florida. Hell yeah.
Mike Badtafracco. That's a
Not a Franco.
Oh,
Badaraco. Looking
Badaraco.
forward to seeing you
Obviously.
guys at the Ballroom Blitz.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Julian Turner
get
Jr.
those
American
questions to you.
Bombshell is the best.
JT, what's up, buddy?
And like so, okay. To be fair, let's be
To be
honest.
fair.
To be fair,
To be fair,
are we being fair or are we being honest?
we are.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you
be
can
Oh,
be
to be,
both.
okay. To be honest,
Uh-oh.
Oh, here it
to
comes.
be
Oh, hell.
honest,
Here we go.
Can we be 100% honest?
you don't want me.
Can we be half honest?
We'll
'Cause
go
we're
a
being
quarter
whole and half
honest.
dicks.
We'll go a
Okay,
quarter
okay.
honest. So.
She's taking too long.
Only,
Mark Robert said,
only
"What's
two
up?"
people in the room will three people in the room will understand at the Battle of the Bands at the Hi-Fi.
Yes.
At the Hi-Fi. I happened to be told that someone from American Bombshell was in the room, and I was like, American Bombshell? Who?
Who's that?
So, upon further research, I found out.
Get out.
And I happened to.
Get out of your studio.
Wait,
No,
no, yeah,
okay, you guys. I did not. To
Yeah.
be fair, I did not put you guys in. Okay, so when the podcast started, it was in Hiccup.
That's a lot of quotes.
Hiccup?
I want to do that.
Hickok?
Hiccup.
Hiccup. Hiccup.
Hipcock.
Maybe
Hiccup.
country rap.
Okay.
Country rap.
It's like Ghetto Neck. Or
Hiccup.
Yeah,
Hiccup.
oh, Southern
Hiccup.
Outlaw,
Southern
White
Outlaw.
Oh, I
Trash.
thought they were saying like Hickok. Like
I'm
Wild
totally
Bill
confused.
Hiccup. Hiccup.
Wild
Yeah.
Bill.
Hitchcock.
So
Like you're talking about like old country road.
Where's this going? Talking about hitting cops and stuff.
I think.
Old Country Road. God loves you.
What's happening?
That probably
I like
Old
where
Town
that's
Road.
This podcast is a mess.
Mark Verbert.
Hey,
Mark.
Even Old Town
Mark
Road.
Verbert says, "What's
Holy
up, y'all?"
Fuck.
Okay.
So,
Mark Verbert.
so
Verbert.
Yeah.
let's go
So
back
go
2
ahead.
years.
Go ahead,
Let's
Miranda.
go back 2 years.
Well, you
I
said
happen
honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So, okay.
Honestly.
What? That's
So-
How much
So,
water have you had to drink?
I have
not enough water.
worked with way too much Powerade. I have worked with Hawville for almost 2 years now.
All right.
So when it goes to
Hawville.
the rock and the alternative hard rock side of it, my heart lies in it within 15 plus years.
Okay.
So aside from who Hawville has worked with in the last year and a half, 2 years that I've worked with Hawville, I don't know that much about local hard rock alternative side of rock and roll.
Using her words very wisely.
That was
And-
Well, I was.
that was a long
That was
description.
a long
And-
way around
Wow.
a shortcut.
Like a
It really
maestro.
is, but you have to understand we're going back
hands.
to my base
Yeah.
of the
For
hip
sure.
hop, country rap, southern outlaw, white trash. Okay,
And I love all that.
When that's we need to link up.
I love all that.
So so when I brought Joe in, because Joe is like my steadfast, my work husband,
Oh.
and the person that can
No
put me in my
perks. No
place.
perks.
No perks. No perks.
It sounds
Been
fun
asked
for a little
numerous
bit.
times,
That's right.
No perks.
And now always
I
how it is.
truly did.
Fun for a minute.
I truly didn't know who American Bombshell was. So
I looked
when
at her
we
like,
were
are you
sitting
stupid?
at
Where you been?
yes, under a rock, only put with certain
Well, I always
earphones.
like to say that you're it's not unheard of, because there's so many times we play shows. I mean, we played White River Lawn, we've played the Mirage, we've done all this stuff, and we have people come up to us all the time. They're like, "Oh my God, you guys are awesome! You're great. Where are you from?" And we're like, "Right here." "Where are
Yeah.
you from?" And they're like, "We're from right here." How
You don't even
we've
know.
never heard of you. And I'm like, well, now you have.
Yes,
know.
absolutely.
So it's not
Yes,
unheard of,
it's-
and
it's-
I don't begrudge anybody who goes, "I've never heard of you."
But here's my thing. I'm all about homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because who in this room has not heard of John Cougar Mellencamp?
I mean, I
Who?
think we
If you
all know
have
who
not
it is.
heard of,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
to be fair,
See the
You
guy
know,
that sings about small
so-
towns and small towns?
pink houses. What are you talking about? I have no idea what.
Oh, I love John.
But, yeah.
I'm a huge John Cougar fan.
Yeah. So
Chris Carr.
He's the meanest.
Pineapple.
Yes.
Pineapple.
But wait, Chris.
Oh.
Who are you saying pineapple
Whom?
to?
To whom?
Who has the pineapple, Chris?
Whom?
We'll see.
Whom?
We'll pop up here, I'm sure.
Yeah. No.
There's a
but
story behind that. Well,
yeah, when we went to
I'll take my bracelet off so we can
that's
elaborate
not
later.
okay.
No. It's
when we were at the Hi-Fi and Hallville was in the Battle of the Bands, he was like, "Oh my God, someone in here!" Before they went on, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, let's get a picture with," and he was like, "I don't know how to do that." Yes.
It's getting.
Oh.
No.
I'm
now
calling out my
confused.
co-host.
No. we came over and got a picture with Jason.
Wait, we came over and who talked to you, Jason?
Like,
It's okay.
like
I'm just a regular person.
He mows his yard and drives a Kia.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor.
not a Kia.
I've got a Kia with reindeer ears.
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor. That's,
He's
no. I
He
mean,
was like, and to
We
be
probably
fair,
hang
I've
out in
looked-
Kroger together.
no. I mean, I mean, through all the scenes and stuff, I've seen everybody in their eyes on fire. Pragmatic. Even a small stint with Recoil. I mean, so and Dent. Even the reunion with Dent, it was like cool. So like, I think that one of the few times that we played with you guys, we played your birthday party at the Rock House.
Oh yeah.
And David
Yeah.
Peel and all that.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was like, oh man, Jason's here, man.
And I walked in like Gandalf. And birds flew out of my robes and yeah.
I'm glad I remember it the same way. I was like,
Yeah.
where the hell all these
No,
doves
and
come
and
from?
and speaking of David Peel, man, that guy's been a Dent fan forever.
Ever.
fuck!
awesome.
And now we have
Forever.
him posted up in
Oh, yeah.
Georgia.
Oh my God!
yeah.
Yes.
In Georgia.
That guy's awesome.
Yes, I
Love
loved
that dude.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Wanna
Dude,
talk
we
about
worked forever together.
Things
man.
I missed. The Rock House, man.
Jesus,
that
yes,
bar,
dude.
God.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I went on the first date with my wife
Wow.
at the Rock House.
Does your
Played-
wife know that we met at Sam's Club?
We met at Sam's Club, and he came through my line at Sam's Club. I believe he bought some
Two
caffeine
venues.
flavored beverages.
Two venues in Indy. Rock House and the Fifth
So,
Quarter.
and another little tidbit. So,
weird.
I was actually.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I got,
Another
I
tidbit.
got married at Visions, so I miss Visions.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Was that before? Was Visions didn't turn into Pulse? No, that wasn't.
No, that Visions
was.
out in Canby,
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
off Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Off of Kentucky. And
So
Candy.
the night you guys at the Battle of the Bands, Union Sioux Rally, my
Yes.
brot's in that band. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, dude, they killed it.
He
and
plays
then-
a cigar box guitar. Oh yeah, still hero. Yeah. And so now we're
was your brother part of? Was he part of the Perfect Nothing?
no.
No.
He was part of Medicated Becky. Yeah. And so what's crazy is January 22nd.
I didn't either.
When we're January 22nd at the Hi-Fi.
there you go.
We're gonna be there.
I will be
Yeah.
there.
So me and my brother, we're going against each
Hell
other.
yeah!
Oh, yeah.
That's
for sure.
right.
Yeah, it's the rumble in the jungle.
Hell yeah, dude! That's awesome. Bombshell, Union Sioux.
Yeah,
that's oh my God! I just looked at the list.
And we may end up
There's
just
several
going,
big bands
going
in there.
outside and doing like wrestling like
Just
old
box it
school,
out.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah.
I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. Oh no.
Pugilist.
Yeah.
Pugilist.
Are you
That
ready
is
to
perfect.
pugil?
Pugil.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yes. Okay, so we have some stock questions.
Okay.
It's
Well,
stock.
we were also supposed to watch a little teaser.
oh yeah, the
I'm
teaser.
Let's go back to the teaser.
My
Remember
bad.
that?
Hey,
Like half an
hey,
hour ago?
hey, Jason, roll that beautiful
Jason.
bean footage.
For everybody watching, this is going to be world premiere tomorrow night at the Thompson House, right there off 31 and Thompson.
Yes.
So, check it out.
Across from the Red Lobster.
Check this out. I think we might have something here.
That was really
So short.
like
Yeah.
I'm a
Oh,
tease.
that was
That's all you get.
That's just
Sometimes
That wasn't even
it
30
happenstance
That's just
to
the
be
tip.
A release.
that was like your first
release
date, wasn't it,
on
Jason?
the
You
show.
got it in there.
Holy
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Huh.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I am. Yeah.
Can we throw another one up? What was the? Oh my God, dude. I'm just gonna say it wrong. Poison. No.
No.
The one you did with Mike Klink. Can we share that?
Sex, my drug.
yeah.
My drug. My drug. Can you pull that
So
up,
while we're
Jason?
pulling that up,
Yeah, let's start. Yeah.
we have stock questions
Garcon.
I'm
Garcon.
working on it. Been working on it. So, and this is individual. Okay. Individual.
Lightning round.
Lightning
Let's
round.
start at my
Okay.
For
1
sure,
o'clock.
for sure.
We'll
And
start
we've
at
had
my
some
1 o'clock.
crazy.
Some crazy,
Andy's
like
like the-
legitimate, like teed one
Uh-oh.
person off a
Uh-oh.
stage and
He's
shit
purple
themselves.
lightning.
So, most embarrassing.
Is my drug on the American Bombshell?
Most embarrassing moment, either on stage or at a
drug.
venue.
It's on YouTube.
Is it not American Bombshell?
Does it have to be with American Bombshell?
It can
No.
be with anybody.
No.
Oh.
No.
We've had some
But that's
crazy. It's
new.
been our.
That's new. Anytime.
Anytime.
Okay, at the Rock
I
House.
would be curious to know about American Bombshell's most embarrassing.
Nah, not too many embarrassing with
two
American
for-
Bombshell. I keep my shit high and tight with American Bombshell.
Ooh. that's
Oh, I can
That
think
could
of,
be
I
touche.
can think
That
of
could
a-
be
I can
touche.
think of a time or two.
got one or two.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got one or two.
High and tight, gentlemen.
yes.
Most embarrassing thing was one time at Visions, I was trying to do to look cool on stage, you have to do the power stance when you're playing guitar, the crab walk, if you will.
Power stand.
Power stance. like on School Rock, Jack Black explains it
Yes.
slightly.
Yes.
Well, I did this power stance, and I was wearing a pair of jeans. I don't wear loose jeans, but they're not nut huggers or anything. But anyway, I did a power. Long story short, I did this awesome epic solo where I lifted my guitar up, and my pants fucking ripped from like my balls all the way to like the small of my back.
Please tell me you owned it and just stripped them bitches off.
I was walking around for 3 hours with just my underwear hanging out.
Oh,
Fuck.
yes! Yes!
If you were a real rock star, you would.
Yes!
Nah.
Just let it all hang out.
I was fortunate enough that I was wearing underwear that was somewhat in the same color genre as my jeans, so I was okay. But that was probably, I was like, ooh, I've got a nice breeze. Ah, fuck. Here it goes.
Uh-oh.
He's like, oh, shit.
Drinks delivered by Renee Michelle
Renee.
Merrifield.
Thank you.
I saw that. I
Merrifield.
saw
So-
that guitar cutting board. I thought it was like cheese and meats.
No shots and beer. Shots and
Yeah.
beer.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Yes.
Some charcuterie.
Yeah, it's charcuterie.
That would probably be the one that comes to mind at the moment. I've not had anything where
Next
I've
time, just strip them bitches off and own it.
well.
Meat and 2 veg.
You're meeting 2 veg until and that's all well and good until you hear the sirens. Boo!
But as long as you're covering everything, like, nipples and genitalia and maybe a crack, you're safe.
Going off the rails.
Whoa.
yes.
No, you don't even.
We told you before we started. We're
Once
not
the
family
alcohol
Sounds
starts
like she's
kicking
talking
in,
from
it
experience.
changes.
No
It
comment on
changes.
that.
Fuck.
All right, Mr. Green.
Next.
Same question.
Yes.
To Dusty.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's same question?
Yes.
Oh, my most embarrassing moment on
Yeah.
stage ever? I give it to you right now.
The half stack thing.
The
Give
half
it.
stack thing.
Oh, we have backup proof.
All right, so I played. What was that place called, Jason? That was over off
Rising
of
Star.
Rising Star.
Oh, shit.
Rising Star Studios or whatever.
Short Brothers.
Was it? Is
No,
that no?
rehearsal studio.
Oh, Rehearsal Studios.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where it was. It was Rehearsal Studios, and it was probably the 3rd or 4th show I ever played. Well, they had. I just got a new amp, brand new triple rec. I was up there feeling real good about myself, and I wasn't a very good guitar player at the time, so I spent all my time jumping around on stage looking like an idiot trying to sell it. So basically, what had occurred is I did not know that the big bright yellow X on the stage was a hole in the stage that was just covered up by a piece of carpet, and my cable ran across it.
So caution.
I jumped in the air and landed on this cable and went through the stage, which then in turn, instead of my cable just coming and plugged from my amp head, it pulled my whole amp head towards me, and I fell face first into that. Then it unplugged, and as it rocked back, it knocked a full stack Marshall off the back of the stage, which in turn hit a guitar rack that had 5 guitars on it and sent those
Jesus.
Oh my
flying
God.
across the other side of the
Like
stage.
Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Did you have enough drinks to
I
be
was-
like, okay?
I
Or
wasn't
not
even
really?
I was 19.
Oh my God,
Shut
love you.
up.
Yeah.
Dude.
19.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Holy
We've had some
fuck.
crazy ones, but
Horrible.
that's a
Horrible.
wow.
Well, let's listen
I
to
didn't-
you
who's
guys
that?
real quick before we play
So we
that.
get-
Yeah. So yes, most embarrassing.
We'll just let this play in the background a little bit.
Here we go.
Hey,
Smooth.
thank you.
Smooth jazz.
Most embarrassing moment at a venue or on stage.
Consider this like the Jeopardy music while you think.
I do need to take.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take it half. So turn it up even more, Jason.
Backstage drinking after the show. Everybody knows her and she's ready to go. Sweet little silicone sister, waiting for a mister tonight.
Time's up.
Time is up.
That's not even the head. You didn't even like
He's
slide it in. Fuck.
Hey, he only gets a tip. He
I
don't
am
make the whole
controlling
head.
transmission.
Yes. Yes.
He's,
Tune on, turn in, drop out.
he loves me. I love him. He will mute my shit if producer. He controls them all.
Hey, you
Like,
know they say don't piss off the people that make your food and
ever,
don't piss off the people
Ever.
that produce your show.
ever.
Amen.
So
Right?
most embarrassing moment, either on stage or at a venue.
I was 17, probably first band I was ever in,
Okay.
and literally walked up behind my bass player, and he had a Area Pro 2. I don't know if people remember Area Pros, but they had these really pointed headstocks, almost like a Jackson. And I just came up behind him on stage. It was like the first show we had ever played, and I just walked up behind him. He turned around and literally, like, headstock bass in my temple. I'm flat on my back in the middle of I don't even know what happened. I have no idea. I'm on my back. We were playing. Actually, it was in Indianapolis, and we were playing with a fairly well-known band around at the time, and I spent the last half of our song closing the set on my back and not singing at all.
Man, knocked out.
That was pretty embarrassing.
That's.
Yeah,
But you finished it. It like still. Like,
No, I had to stop and think.
Thinks
Yeah,
he
no,
did.
that was yeah.
Sounds slutty.
It was, you know. They all told me I looked good when I fell.
You were so pretty.
Way to handle that.
You're pretty.
You look good all the way to the back
Yeah.
on the ground.
What is it about? A lot of embarrassing stories deal with falling on stage. I guess it's like the biggest fear.
So yeah.
So along those same lines, I mean, you would
fell off the stage at the Emerson.
Sitting down.
That's not.
no, not the Emerson. Yeah, not the Emerson. So a lot of you youngins may not remember this, but
I like
in
youngins.
Fountain Square, they had the Fountain Room, which is now like a
Yep.
barbecue place. And in the corner, they had a stage that was basically 9 foot off the ground.
Oh yeah.
Had a little,
I remember.
yeah, had a little like it's kind of like a garden fence in front of it that was about that tall, which was kind of like that's supposed to keep you from not
That was
falling
the
off.
barrier.
I didn't fall. Yeah, I didn't fall off the front. So some genius who put together the drum riser on there had put 2 pieces of plywood together lengthwise, and one of the feet from my throne went in between those 2 pieces, and it slid apart, and I fell backwards. And so the whole back wall of this thing was made from like this it was painted black like styrofoam, and I fell through the styrofoam into some attic area that was in the I didn't even know where it was at. It was like
Disappeared.
yeah, I mean it was like I felt like it was some kind of ghetto Narnia or something, you know.
He fell into the upside down.
Ghetto Narnia. I
Yeah,
love it.
so it like took the wall out, and I fell back in there, and like Andrew and Mark, the other 2 guys in the band, kind of turned around like, "Where did he go?"
The beautiful thing is it's still there.
Yeah, yeah,
It's you go in there because we went in
The
there.
stage
is
still there?
The
Yeah.
stage is still up there.
yeah. They don't. I don't think they use it for anything, but you can see.
Did you start to twitch?
I thought about. I should get like some kind of plaque and put it up there or something.
Yeah. You didn't check out. Sorry.
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, but that's yeah. Oh, and the Emerson though, I went through a period of time when I had a lot of nosebleeds, and one of the times,
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
yeah, it was more like Flonase, but
I was going to say I was born
like-
with nosebleeds.
like
so
welcome-
it could
I
be
mean, welcome to
nosebleeds or
Indiana.
cocaine,
It's like-
fuck.
it's like allergy central
Yeah, you're
here.
talking-
So,
Yeah.
but I was in the middle of playing a song, and my nose started bleeding, and it was a mess. It was just ridiculous.
Oh,
You
It
just
was
keep
like
a
rolling
faucet.
through it?
Yeah.
I'm a faucet.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I'm not gonna stop a show for anything. So it's like,
Fuck yeah.
I was kind of like my own little guar show going on.
Nice.
Guys.
So, okay.
I love. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I love nosebleeds.
I love nosebleeds.
I love cocaine.
Yeah, I love cocaine.
So
I see her book is closed. So I
Hey,
feel
so
like
did
No,
we ever
I
did we
just-
ever hear
I
what the
have to
pineapple
get
was
off
for?
or
no.
go.
Did she ever respond?
You know what?
That's probably like
Girls
20.
gotta pee.
Literally, that was the last comment.
Okay,
Alice
so
is our messenger.
Everyone's
No,
signing.
no
Thank
more
you,
comments.
Alice. You're
She never
signing
said
it.
what was the pineapple.
so we have a pineapple. There's my pineapple.
Okay. The story behind that is.
That has become our safe word in the band. If you
Guacamole.
if you have had too much to
Pineapple.
drink at any point during the show, or if anybody in the band feels like you need to,
The safe words pineapple.
if they say pineapple, then that means you
You
cut
basically
it off.
You basically just have to go limp and let us drag you
Right.
out.
So, needless to say, like when we went to South by Southwest, Jason and Steve were the first ones that got pineapple.
Should have said pineapple. but
They were told pineapple many times. It didn't.
Oh,
work the
you
first
was.
night.
That first night.
That
Were you
first
walking?
night,
Was it Long Island iced tea?
Oh
or
yeah,
something
the
like
pitcher.
that?
They had a pitcher.
of Long
They
Island
each had a pitcher.
Each had a pitcher.
Each
Yeah.
drinking
Not
a
even
pitcher.
sharing
that
a
day.
Had a
pitcher.
straw
Each
in
had
it.
a
Yeah. I don't know what it was. I'm kind of a lightweight. I like foo-foo drinks, that kind of thing. But man, it was like the first night there. We didn't have anything we had to do, and I'm like, all right, it's on. and then so I don't know if anyone's been to South by Southwest, but the streets that what was the one street? Sixth Street.
6th Street.
Everyone but you remembers
The
that.
Dirty
Yeah.
Dog Saloon.
I'm just.
Yeah, so the curbs on 6th Street are like this tall, and I'm
They
like,
call those kneecappers.
right. So
stage dive off of it.
So the next day when we went to 6th Street, when I could actually see straight, I'm like, how in the hell did I get back to the hotel with those? How am I not dead? Because it was just insane.
We
That's.
You tell them about the A-bombs?
I was getting ready to say when we first got there.
Let's talk about those A-bombs, Jeff.
Yeah, that.
When we first got
you're
there-
Just gonna throw that in right
Well, we checked into the hotel, and a little known little surprise to us was they also gave us
Little walking around money.
like $250 or
Little,
something like
okay,
that. They
little.
gave us each cash, which we didn't expect.
so we go
So we're
we
like, oh.
we go in force to the nearest bar that
So
we
go
can
to
find.
the Shiner Saloon.
Wait, hold on. No one
It was
has
the Shiner
spoke
Saloon.
like almost a word. So please.
Uh,
They gave us.
So they gave us a little walking around
Yes,
money.
yeah.
So
Tell it right, Andy.
naturally we
It's all right.
we've been drinking on the plane. We landed. We're in the transport drinking. Then we're like, okay, we got some walking around money, so let's go find a bar. So we go up there and we're like, hey man, what's going on? And the bartender's cool and everything. He goes, hey, you guys want to do an A-bomb? And we're like, this is probably this fucking nasty ass booze that they can't move. And they'd be like, these fucking savages will drink it. Sure, okay.
It was absent.
It was absent, so we're already like, I'm in.
Now, it's absinthe
And an orange liqueur.
and orange liqueur.
Yep.
They light the absinthe on fire, pour it into the orange liqueur, hold the cup down, and then you get a straw and you have to suck the smoke from the absinthe in.
Plus the
and
alcohol.
then you
Who
have to
does
do the
that?
shot before you exhale.
Yeah, so it's like
does
it's like a
that?
bong hit and an absinthe
Right.
and a shot
So-
of absinthe at once.
So we basically were like, okay, this
does
is
That's
we are
not-
American Bombshell, and this is the
A-bomb.
A-bomb. We have to do them.
It's
Fuck yeah.
preordained.
And I think I did two.
Well,
I think
Noah was there.
We all did too.
I
We all
think
did
everybody did two.
Yeah.
too. And then we started walking down the.
Thought you crept back and
You
got
started
third.
walking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeff
yeah,
crept back
yeah.
for more, but after we went down the sidewalk after we left, we were like, "Hey, we're regular, and now we're a bit more elastic than usual." That shit, I don't know if that was the legit shit from Europe that has the wormwood extract in it or whatever it was, but
It was a whole.
it's
nother
at
level.
least 110 proof, I think.
It was good.
It was enough to catch fire.
Yeah, yeah. It'll light on fire.
Blue flame fire.
And
Yeah.
your lips are numb
Ooh.
afterwards.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
It got you right with Jesus, as we like to say.
So that's when we started enacting the pineapple.
So pineapple.
So who says the pineapple?
Guys.
The one that's had too much or the one that's
fucked
like,
Nope.
up. No,
I'm
they're
watching.
fucked up.
You
I
got
feel like
pineapple,
that's what you
dude.
say,
Okay,
pineapple.
I'm gonna admit
Safe
right
word.
here,
Safe word.
I have had pineapple said to me more times than anybody in this band.
I think,
Said to you,
yeah, but
how
it's,
many have you
it's
how
still
many
not.
times have you said
It's maybe
some-
3.
pineapple?
Maybe 3.
How many times have you said pineapple?
I mean,
Yeah,
how many times have I said pineapple?
Yeah.
He says it in rebuttal every time.
How many times have you said pineapple?
To him?
To me?
To anyone? Anyone in
No,
the
it's
band?
always to me.
No, anyone. Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, Andy gets it.
Well, I will say one time that was funny with the pineapple thing is
Because everyone watched me.
Everyone's
like a
watching
fucking
Jeff.
hawk.
Okay,
everyone's
to
watching
be fair,
Jeff.
how many times have you said pineapple to anyone in the band? That's your brothers. How many times have you said pineapple to any of your brothers
To be honest with you, not as many as you would think.
that you would remember?
That I remember.
He's really
How
just,
many
he's kind of the hit
pineapples?
man. So
How many pineapples?
I've never been said it to, but I probably should have this one night in question where Jeff's talking
How
about.
many times have you said pineapple?
I only said it one time
One
to Jeff.
time.
One time.
One time to Jess. How many times have you said pineapple?
I can't remember. There's been quite a few.
It could
Always
be.
to me.
How many times have you said pineapple?
How many times have I said pineapple?
Have you said pineapple to anyone in the band?
Once to him and once to our former guitar player.
Well, he says it. He says it a lot in response.
Guys?
Like I go
No,
up
like
and
I-
Oh,
I'll
that's
I'll
not
say,
fair.
I'll say pineapple, and he's
Guys,
like,
how many times have
pineapple?
you said pineapple?
pineapple.
your face.
Yeah. Funny story. So the first night we landed
When we play
in L.A. when we played the whiskey. They take us out to Saddle Ranch, which is an awesome steakhouse. So we're eating, we're drinking. We were taking advantage of the fact that we were getting free everything. So we'd been drinking since like 4 a.m. at the airport.
And don't let Jeff fucking get drunk.
We're like, don't let Jeff get drunk because if Jeff, you're the singer, it's more apparent if
It's
you
your
get
fault.
drunk
It's your headache. Yeah.
than one of us. Well, not necessarily, but
It
whatever.
is. It is.
So
Oh, it
so
is.
everyone's watching him, and meanwhile, I'm experimenting with.
Meanwhile,
I'm experimenting with various blue-colored drinks, and then when we get to the whiskey, I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired. I need some Monster Energy, and then I'm like, well, this is great, but it'd be a whole lot better with some Jack Daniels mixed with it. So, if anyone has not played the backstage of the Whiskey A Go-Go, it's upstairs. It's a really, and it's like a fucking
Lots of
complex.
stairs.
And it's-
Lots of
it's
stairs.
scary walking.
Lots of stairs, lots of rooms, all maze back there, all with really cool memorabilia, pictures of different moments there, promo photos of all the fucking history, all the fucking bands that have played there. This is
It's
like the
it's
fucking
there.
Doors,
Yes.
Motley Crue, Metallica, whatever. You
Meanwhile,
fucking
Yes.
That's awesome.
all
Yes.
I'm allowed to drink is
Yeah.
a cup of water or an energy drink.
yeah, we quarantined
because
Jeff
everybody
at this point.
is keeping an eye on me. If I walk
Meanwhile,
up to the bar.
I'm about 5 monsters and whiskeys in, and we get to the part where we're on the stage.
We got to walk down the steps.
Walk down the steps. I go behind Jeff. I go, hey, walk in front of me. I got to hold your shoulder. He goes, what? I go, walk
I'm a little fucked up.
He goes, walk in front of me because I can't fucking stand and I don't think I can make my way down these stairs. So he goes, everyone's fucking watching me and you're end up getting here all fucking. I'll go, yeah, I'm not proud of it. Just get me on stage. I know what to do after that.
His hands in the cookie jar.
I go, get my guitar plugged in. I'll handle it from there.
And he did a great job.
He did.
But he should have been said pineapple to.
That was my pineapple night. That was the closest
Guys.
I've attained to pineapple.
Well, and
no,
and
no.
since then,
I'm-
then we know the deal. When he gets drunk, his voice goes up.
he
a few
gains an
octaves.
octave.
Different level. Different level.
He kind of starts talking
Guys.
like this. It's like, hey guys, you want to fucking?
Yeah.
My
Guys.
voice goes
Yeah.
down.
Skull.
Yeah, how about
You were not warned.
how about that
before
rockin'
you-
skull,
before
Andy?
You got here. Oh no! Before
He was
you
playing
did not get
solos from the
warned.
song we played
Miranda
before.
Has a pineapple-sized bladder.
He was
Bladder.
consistently.
Miranda.
So Rockin'
Bladder.
Skull, yeah.
Like,
We get again
guys are
because we show
killing me.
up and it's you get before shows and it's boring. There's nothing to do, which I should probably get a better hobby, maybe like go on a run or go lift some weights or something.
It was
But
a German beer house.
it was a German beer house, so I'm like, well, fuck, I'm gonna go down that list, and maybe I had 3 or 4 different styles of beer, and these are not beer like we're used to here, whether like Miller Lights or what, like 3% or something like that. These are like 9% alcohol beers. So one of these is like 3 Miller Lights per. So I've had like 4 or 5 of them. We play the show at Rockin' Skull.
He's a song behind.
I'm a song behind. It was not my
That's
proudest
not
moment. I mean,
fair.
it was passable, but it was ugly.
Thankfully,
It was ugly.
that was a Friday night. Thankfully, we got to come back and play on Sunday night, and he redeemed himself.
Oh, I was on fire that Sunday.
That's a-
It was.
Miranda.
I was doing
calling
fucking yoga
pineapple.
beforehand.
Miranda's calling pineapple. She got to pee because she got it like old fuck bladder.
You're gonna have
Old
to hurry
fuck
up
Old.
because
We'll still
I'm
be
gonna be
here.
right behind you.
But Joe's
I
got
will-
questions loaded. I can
Oh.
see it in his eyes.
Go.
I got-
Give me
I
a
got-
question. Give me a question.
We will record this.
All right, if you're gonna go.
Go.
You're taking too
Oh,
much.
All right.
Really, you're
Fire away.
wasting
What-
time.
what do you got?
Go to the
So
other
okay,
room and
so
do it, though.
so like
Jason, record this.
so this current Wow. So you guys just came off of a kick-ass little acoustic show
Yes.
at the Vogue.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
that's a totally different demon than what you guys are used to.
Well, we've been asked repeatedly about doing acoustic stuff, and we thought our stuff would transpose acoustically.
Yeah.
We never really tried it. But then when we were asked to, you want to do, because we had played with Pop Evil at the Lawn over the summer.
Yeah.
So they had asked us, could you do an acoustic show with Pop Evil at the Vogue? And, well, we're not going to turn it down.
Hell no. Yeah.
So we decided, all right, let's really try it. Let's really sit down and try. Now, the first night we sat down to rehearse these songs acoustically, it was a goddamn train wreck.
Yeah, we got in a big
It's a whole
fight.
different beast.
Yeah,
for
we got
sure.
a big fight.
Everybody was arguing, and we were like,
Pugilists.
oh yeah, pugilists, and after we stepped away, I think it was actually, you know what I think it was? It was the week of the show. We got 2 rehearsals in, and those 2 rehearsals, we were like, we nailed it. We knew what songs we wanted to do. We nailed the songs, and we were like, if we can do these as good at this show as we've just done them in these 2 rehearsals, we'll be fine.
Hell yeah.
It's a bit of a challenge to take. I mean, our whole thing is, real hell-raising, real fast, rock and roll.
Hell yeah.
Putting in acoustic, it's like, is it still going to have its balls with, when we strip it down? And we think we did the best job that we could with the tunes. We pretty much kept them the same way, just playing them on acoustic guitar, which is a royal pain in the ass for me because I didn't really change a lot of the leads. And fortunately, it really showcased Jeff's ability as a vocalist.
Well, I mean,
So,
thank you, Andy, for that. I
And
appreciate it.
and to comment on top of, I watched some clips. I really wanted to be there. I watched some clips of that. You guys sounded great.
Thank
That
you.
was really
Thank
good.
you.
I mean, and it's hard to take what you guys play and to make it acoustic. That's, you think about whatever, but it's really hard to transition that stuff to acoustic.
I
and
worried
make
about it.
because it's
Yeah.
2 totally different songs
Yeah.
at that point.
But, and you just want to be able to keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Because with what we do musically, we want to be able to keep that rock and roll. And it was funny because actually, at a certain point during the night after we had got done playing, apparently our Bomb Squad family was
Shout out
apparently
to the Bomb Squad
the Bomb
yet
Squad
again.
family.
Here it goes.
Yes.
Here comes some drama.
The Bomb Squad family was too loud for Pop Evil, and we were told to tell our fans to be quieter because
We were being disrespectful to the headlining act.
Pop Evil wanted this. They wanted this intimate songwriting or singer-songwriter.
They want
night.
storytellers,
They want-
man. It's VH1
yeah.
style.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I mean,
they,
I get, but
JC.
really?
yeah.
JC,
That's what they wanted.
you dipped in on my life today to know. What? Yes.
What?
I'm so confused what just happened.
I
Yeah.
dipped in.
You
I
dipped
dipped in.
to my life
on
today
your life
when I
today.
was talking about Stop the Drama.
What drama?
I didn't know about the credo. Stop the drama. Like, I didn't know that.
Credo.
No.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
It's not.
Pineapple.
No.
Pineapple.
No. You dipped in on my life today. I was in my vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, you were in
Remember?
your vehicle.
You remember that live, right?
What is happening?
I'm confused. So real quick before
Dipped in.
we're gonna
Well,
Alan Helms said freebase it. I'm not sure where that
I
comes
don't
from.
even know. What that means, Alan.
Chris Carr, that was 107.5 show. Missed that station.
She's.
I think there was a
no,
comment
no.
earlier.
Actually,
fell
she-
behind.
Yeah,
I thought-
no, it
no.
was not actually. I'll have to. I'll correct you when I get home. No.
And then you got
But that show was awesome.
Ryan from Delta 9 Tattoos. Love you guys.
What's up?
Chris Carr again still had balls.
Oh, it still had balls, probably.
Still had balls.
Yeah,
I
so-
bagged
so
that
the-
stage.
Bag that stage.
Let's make sure I read that right.
Yeah, the acoustic show for me, I mean, so
Well, they were surprised he had real drums.
yeah, because when I showed up, they were like, "Well, we weren't told there was going to be a drum kit," and I'm like, "Oh shit." So, and for me, I mean, I know I'm a solid timing drummer, but I'm not a finesse guy, and I'm more of like a Neanderthal back there. So I'm all about just letting the shit just go crazy back there. So it was really tough to kind of rein that in.
Oh, I
and
bet.
I'm just like, oh,
But you don't get more acoustic than a drum set.
right. Yeah.
Right,
Like,
right,
it's
right,
put-
right, right,
I mean,
for
yeah,
sure.
right.
I've been playing acoustic for years.
But no, I mean, I mean, I've seen some of the clips. I mean, I think you guys rocked it.
Thank you.
You
very
guys
much.
have rocked
Thank
it,
you.
and I
Thank you.
have so much respect for, and you guys have my support for the Battle of the Band.
Am I hearing that lead,
At the-
Jason?
Yes.
Oh,
at the
okay, okay, okay,
hi-fi,
okay.
and like,
Time.
Oh, well, real quick
Right,
here.
yeah.
So what we've got coming up in 2020, we have started recording up at the Pop Machine with Eric and Mark Johnson. What's up, guys? Love that place. We've got like 5 songs that we've done. We've got a few more that we're working on. Man, we got some new stuff that's coming out that's going to be badass.
Oh, hell yeah,
So,
hell yeah, hell yeah.
totally looking forward
Let's
to 2020.
let's go
with
ahead
American
and
Bombshell.
since we're hitting on time, everybody,
Yes.
last minute shout outs.
Shout outs,
anything
much
you
plugs,
want.
lives.
Shout out to the
like,
Bomb Squad, man. We love you guys. You guys are just the greatest, and we can't thank you enough for all your support. And also for our significant others that have been helping us through all this crazy shit that we do. And yeah, so that's it for me.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Best
Love
fans
you.
ever.
Absolutely.
Bomb Squad
Bomb
always.
Squad.
Bomb Squad.
Yes.
My wife Libby,
Yes.
Ryan Miller,
Yeah.
and all these dudes in this band with me. Dustin Webster, who could not be here tonight. Dustin Webster, our 5th member.
Yes, and the 4 that are in the house.
Really, really, really want people to like get to know this guy, and he's brought so much to this band. You know,
Yeah.
it's helped. It's brought us together even more with what he's brought into this band.
That's awesome. Awesome. Much
On
do.
to me. Just Bomb Squad, like everybody else said. My girlfriend Ashley, Goat,
Yeah.
and D3,
And
When-
Kenny.
and
Fenton.
the
Kenny
leader of
Fenton.
the squad,
Yeah,
the
right.
The
Baconator,
leader. Ooh.
the Baconator,
Baconator.
Keeper of the Chronicles.
And
right?
anyone else?
My mom and dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mom and Dad.
Way to go, Dustin.
Mom and Dad. We'll start
Dusty's
with Mom and Dad.
Yep.
Your Mom and Dad.
Hey, my mom comes out to every show. And
She's
You know what? That's
badass.
fucking
I
awesome.
love
That's
you.
awesome.
Yeah, my mom's from Germany. But
No, I really love Yuta.
She drives my wife and I around when we've had too much to drink after shows, so
They're
that's so it's
scumbags,
quite
and
nice.
they take advantage of
That's
it.
we do. We have an Uber.
No.
We have a legit Uber which has the little dots above the U because she's German.
They're called umlauts, Andy.
Umlauts, yeah, the little dots. The technical term is umlauts, but anyway,
Umlauts.
much love to the Bomb Squad. These guys are awesome. Like, it's like, hey, you guys want a blood transfusion? I got, you know, they
got
are
a
that
friend
level
that's got-
of
yes.
dedicated.
Oh yeah.
And-
So,
and-
Yes.
I mean, we've got Bomb Squad members from out of town that are talking about driving down
They were in
from
other
Green
states.
Bay
They were in other
on a Wednesday
states.
for the January
They were
22nd battle.
We've
Oh,
had
yeah.
they've been known
Awesome.
to parachute in to places. Also, shout out to my beautiful wife
Holy
Kristen
fuck.
as well, who's at every show
in.
too.
Let's give a shout out
But
to
and yes.
Joe and Miranda
Oh, yeah.
and Jason.
Thank you for
and,
having us.
Everybody else.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for having us.
We want to do this again. This
And
is
we're.
really fun.
Yeah.
I would like to do this weekly, like, if I
Oh
could.
my God.
I don't know. I mean, I'm spitballing.
We're ruining it.
Just give us a topic to riff on.
Hey guys, this is last minute. Everybody, thanks for coming out for a great Monday. Love. It
Yeah.
has been
Holy
awesome.
fuck.
Another big
Yes,
shout out to
like-
American Bombshell and everything
Oh, yeah.
that they're
I've
doing
never
out there.
had good
Happy
in
early
studio
birthday to my
ever.
beautiful wife, Chris,
Ever.
January 4th. What's up?
Yes! Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Hey, come out tomorrow
Like-
night to the Thompson House and start the
Yeah.
New Year's Art
Yes,
on the new.
tomorrow night.
get rowdy with
yeah,
us.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. And ringing the new year with American Bombshell.
And make sure to click like and subscribe at all the different angles, wherever the button's at.
Make
We're going to
sure
be
you
fully
share.
nationwide podcast after this, starting
We've
in
been
the new
international.
2020.
Let's go nationwide.
Woo!
Yes.
So-
absolutely. So everyone smile.
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 Woo!
Yes.
Yeah.
Problems. 812 is taking us out. Yeah.